players are in the sheds twiddling their thumbs, I guess trying not to get cold in there, Cooper. But we've been lucky enough to get the all clear to speak to one of the Roosters' biggest off-season signings, their dummy half, Reece Robson.
Reece, how are you, mate?
Reece, great to see you.
Don't shake your hand.
Yeah, we're going to shake your hands, don't want to hurt you. Little bit of drama here.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you out there. Tell us about what's unfolded for you this week.
Yeah, obviously would have been loved to be out there in the new colours and alongside all the boys, but yeah, unfortunately I had a broken thumb during the week of training and yeah, had to get surgery yesterday, and now I'm just on the mend now, so yeah, hopefully I can get out there as soon as I can and be out there running alongside the boys.
And how to talk us through the actual injury? It was done in a contact drill session, I assume?
Yeah, just a tackle like every other tackle you normally make, but yeah, must have got my thumb in a wrong position and yeah, unfortunately come out second best.
What's the doctor's prognosis for an injury like that?
Yeah, about 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah, obviously had surgery last night and everything went really well. So I'm very happy with how that went. So yeah, and I guess now just sort of seeing how it comes along and hopefully it heals quicker. But never know. Just sort of got to get my rehab right and make sure I'm getting everything I can do. So when I come back, I hit the ground running.
And obviously the big move from Townsville down to the eastern suburbs. How has the move been in terms of the training? Is it different compared to what you used to? And how's the camaraderie mixed in with the new group?
Yeah, the camaraderie's been great, mate. Ever since the get-go, as soon as I got in here, all the boys are very welcoming, and I was lucky enough to know a few and played beside a few before, so that helped a lot. But the camaraderie through the whole preseason's been really good. So that's the most disappointing part, not being able to get out there and put it to show tonight. But yeah, we'll get our chance to do that. But yeah, in terms of everything, training and that, it's very similar, mate. All teams train pretty similar, but I guess in terms of the weather, it was a bit nicer down here to run around in than it was up in the North Queensland heat. So.
Not the gruelling hot summer of Townsville.
Yes.
You mentioned though the standards, and I know when you signed at the Roosters, that was you were interested in elevating your game further under Trent Robinson. Is there anything you can reveal to us about what in the preseason you've picked up on that you'd like to add to your game this year?
Yeah, I've learned a lot off Trent actually already, so through the preseason. But yeah, in terms of just adding to my game this year, it's just making sure I can nail the detail and the parts of my game that I do well, trying to get them as best I can and contribute to this great team around me and get that right. And yeah, when my sort of opportunities arise around me, just making sure I'm ready to take those with both hands.
And Reece, 2 new members to the spine, yourself and Daly Cherry-Evans. We saw Sam Walker, and it was only a couple of minutes, but wearing the 7 and dominating most of the play. Tell us how it's going to play. Is it going to be a traditional 7-6 combination, or are they going to interchange a little bit?
I'd say there'll be a fair bit of interchanging between them, mate. Obviously, they're both very classy players and yeah, and great players. So I think yeah, between them, they're both footballers. So eyes up for them, and whatever opportunities they see, they're going to be ready to take. And yeah, for me and out there at 9, I just got to make sure I pick the right option to which one wants it the most at that time.
Loaded question. You're in the middle of the field. Yeah. Sam calls on the left. Daly calls on the right. Who are you giving it to?
Oh, I guess, mate, I just have to see what's in front of me.
James Tedesco.
Yeah,
exactly.
Teddy at the back, for sure.
Yeah.
There's some really young and hungry. I mean, the word hungry is what Trent Robinson used to describe the team in the pre-game, and he talks about the players that have had 20, 30 games experience really stepping up. What have you seen from those guys since you've arrived at the club that gives you confidence that they can do that this year?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a great way to describe it, is hungry. Yeah, I've seen it from day one of pre-season, how the boys just attack their training sessions day to day and how professional everyone is within the club. And I think day to day everyone's just been building up until this point now to be able to go out there and play some footy. It's very exciting. Yeah, obviously I would love to have been out there, but to sort of get a chance now to watch all those boys and how well they've gone in the pre-season to put it to work today, it's been pretty good.
Now you're tearing up the track. It's been a big pre-season. Confirm, have you spent more time on Bondi Beach with your shirt off down at the beach?
I haven't, mate. I've been down there a couple of times. I have to get down there a little bit more, you'd think. But no, mate. Yeah, probably not shirt off yet, mate. Maybe end of pre-season now I might get down there with the shirt off.
No stingers or crocodiles?
No, mate. Yeah, a bit less to worry about down there. So, yeah.
Where have you settled yourself in Sydney?
I'm living in Botany at the moment, so yeah, not far from the airport. So yeah, so Bondi's probably not the closest beach for me. Just been heading down to Malabar at the moment.
What about changes in the coaching staff? Michael Checker is assistant coach for the Roosters, former Wallabies coach, dominated coaching in rugby union all over the planet. How has he added value to the coaching staff, in particular the forwards?
Yeah, I guess that's probably where his role's kind of been with the forward pack, attack and defence. And like you said, with the illustrious coaching career that he's had, to sort of be able to pick his brain a little bit on how he sees things has been really good, actually. He's done a lot for myself just around my mindset and that sort of stuff. He's been really good in that space for me. So to have someone like him just there to sort of pick his brain about with a few little things, it's been really good.
Now, we're in unique circumstances here. Lightning has delayed the game. Have you ever had this happen to you as a kid or in your professional career?
I don't think it's happened to me when I've started the game. I've been a part of games where it's been probably set back and probably just hasn't kicked off for a little bit later. But yeah, to only get 2 minutes into the game and then them coming off, it must be an interesting feeling for the boys in there.
Now, Reece, I'm going to be honest. I'm running out of questions to ask. My next one is: have you circled the Cowboys game? When is it? When is it coming up for you this year?
I'll have we're versing a Magic round, so it should be a pretty exciting one up there to verse the boys. So that'll be good to get up there and hopefully there's no lightning up there so we can play some footy.
Yeah, well, Reece, thanks for being a good sport and letting us...
You've done a tremendous job. You lasted longer than I would have thought.
We are hoping that the lightning has passed, and we wish you all the best on the recovery. I know it's a bit of a bummer not to be able to start the season, but we look forward to seeing you go when you get there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Good night, Reece. Cheers, mate.
Thanks,
all right, good stuff. Reece Robson, one of the star recruits at the Roosters this season, and a lot of excitement about what he can bring, Cooper. What are you most looking forward to in terms of that? There's talk there that the club has really missed that gun hooker since Jake Friend retired.
Yeah, got Benai Uelu and Connor Watson, who has done a good job at different stages. But that guy we just spoken to is a rep player. He doesn't miss too many tackles. He holds up the middle of the field defensively and plays long minutes. The other part that I think that Sam Walker and Daly Cherry-Evans are going to love the fact that Reece Robson's come to the club is the precision of the pass. It goes awfully quick from the deck all the way to the chest of the half, and that gives a lot of time for decision making to do your next thing. So it's an untapped thing in our game, the precision passing from the dummy half. But Reece Robson is one of the best of it, and I think that's one thing that every player of the Roosters is going to enjoy, having that pass hit the spot every time.